Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kiara, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through my creative process of creating a creative type of graphic. Now, I know in the past in my videos I've told you guys to kind of use the templates that they have on Canva, tweak the graphic to create the type of graphic that you want. But today we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to be creating this graphic from scratch. So I'm going to be showing you guys my creative process of how I get the idea and concept, and just how I work it out. Typically when I do this, it kind of takes me a couple hours just because I don't have any reference, or I may have an idea but I don't really know where I want to go with it. So I'm just kind of like figuring it out as I go. But of course, I'm going to shorten it for you guys. You guys are not going to be here for as long as it takes me, but I am going to show you guys my process. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Hey guys, I had to pop back in because when I originally filmed this video, I was filming on my computer, and the whole entire time I thought I was recording, and come to find out, if you know that reference, we're besties. But come to find out, I never hit the record button. So this whole time, I'm on the computer going through my design process of creating this graphic, which I really wanted you guys to see, because you guys in that video I thought I was creating, you saw in real time how my creative process went when it came to creating a graphic from the off the top of my head. Um, so kind of just to kind of break down what I did, and it really sucks because you guys can't visually see that process, but basically I kind of got inspired by one idea. I saw like a cool little graphic. It was like bright and it had like a two-tone thing. I got inspired by that. And as I was playing around trying to figure out what I wanted for this graphic, then I was like, oh, I want it to look like a picture frame. And then I started thinking of different ways I can turn this graph into a picture frame. And then I was like, oh, I want kind of like words in the background. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. So I was really building off of little sparks of inspiration, and I created, I used those little sparks of inspiration to create that graphic. I just didn't stay on one specific inspiration. I gathered from other areas just by looking or just by thoughts coming to my mind. So I really wish you guys could see in real time of me doing that. And I'm sure there'll be other videos where you see me do it, but like, dang, I just really wanted you guys to see that, just to see, what that creative process, that thinking process looks like when you do create graphics off the top of your head. So with that being said, I'm just going to give you guys a tutorial on how I created the graphic, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and get a few tips and learn a few things that you didn't know before. Hey guys, welcome to the tutorial on this graphic I am creating for you guys. Like I said before, I did not film the original video, so I'm just going to give you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how I created this graphic. And with that being said, let's get into it. I am going to show you how to create this graphic. So for this graphic, I did a scripture, and I wanted to do a scripture about joy. So the scripture is, I have told you these things so that you will be filled with my joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. That's John 15, verse 11. So I did my graphic around that. Like I said in the video, I got inspired by one graphic, then I kind of built on to like creating, I got inspired by other things and kind of built onto that to create this graphic, to come up with this. So I am going to show you guys what I did. So we're going to do a new page. This is the color I use. So the first thing I do when it comes to creating graphics, I like to create graphics in the 1080 by 1350. I don't like creating square graphics. I feel like when I create graphics in the 1080 by 1350, it gives me more room to be more flexible and creative in what I want to do when it comes to creating a graphic. I don't feel like I have to squish everything into that square box. So typically when I do graphics, it's going to be the 1080 by 1350. And you want to do your graphics in this size because when people are scrolling on Instagram, that graphic is going to take up the whole screen. You'll see your business Instagram name, the graphic, and then the caption. You're not going to see anything else. Versus if you were to do a square graphic, you'll probably see a little bit of the post before you and a little bit of the post after you. So if you want to take up space, want to take up room, want the viewer's eyes solely on whatever graphic that you're creating, I would definitely recommend you do it in this size. Okay, I think I want to do orange. Y'all, I don't even know how. Okay, I think I want to do orange. I think I want to do a lighter orange because I want to come. I want the theme to kind of be bright, and I want it to be too dark. I kind of want to, even though we're going into fall, I kind of want to give that summer type of vibe. Now, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I don't know if you guys can see, but the joy in the background of the original graphic, I'm going to do that. And how I do that, I go to text, add text box. Hold on. Add text box is already in the font I use. And the font I use for that box texting is called Horizon Outline. And I'm just going to put joy. Clearly, I can't spell joy. Joy. And I am going to do this, spread it, and make it small so it can be across the page. I wanted to fill up the whole entire page, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger until I get the size that I want. And this is really good to me. So instead of just creating multiple text boxes and doing the same thing, I'm just going to hit duplicate and just put it all up and down my page. And then I use the guidelines to help align the words so it could be even. So if you see the red lines, they help you make sure everything is in alignment and everything is centered. So you don't have your words looking all wonky and off center. Everything's centered in alignment. Now, typically what Canva does when they see that you're kind of like doing the same thing, typically they'll like duplicate it right under like it just did right there. They'll duplicate it for you. But I find when I do that, sometimes they be it's not always as centered. So I like to go back after doing that just to make sure that everything is in alignment. And from the looks of it, it looks like it is. I think I'm going to stick. Let's see if I like this font in do I want this? Oh, that's too light, so black works. Okay, we're gonna keep the font in joy and black. So the next thing I did, so when I feel like my graphic is kind of bland and I don't really know what I want to put on the graphic, and this is when I'm being like kind of creative, want to create something cool. I typically go to my elements and type in elements. um Especially if I don't have something specific in mind to include, and I'll just look through it and see what kind of like inspires me. If there's something I want to include in the graphic or something I think that would maybe cool, or to kind of give me some depth or emphasis to whatever type of graphic I'm creating at that moment. So I typically look through here for any inspiration. I don't see anything. Okay, I got an idea now. I like this. I like this. I like the mouth. Hold on. I like the mouth. See, okay. See, I like the mouth. Okay, mouth open. I'm trying to see if they have any other type of styles. I kind of like the mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I like the mouth. So let's. I don't want to undo that. Let's go to position. If you can't get the item you want to grab, I'm gonna bring this to the front so it's over top of the joy. I'm going to create another page and put this down here for a minute. And what I'm going to do is group all of these joys so they can be together. They won't be all over the place because they're going to be grouped. It should be coming up. It should ask me if I want to group it. Okay, there we go. Group it. So now I can like play with it. I can make it bigger. So if I want it to be a little bit oversized, I could do it like this and make it like that. So I do that so it can be out my hair. So when I am placing things on top of the graphic, it won't move out of place. I think I want to do something different. I think I like the mouth. I really like the mouth. I really like the mouth. So what I'm going to do next, let's see if I like the paper. I want to do plastic. I'm going to do a variation of what I did. I'm going to do plastic texture. So have you ever seen those graphics with those plastic textures? This is typically how people on Canva do it. They put an overlay, put the plastic over top of whatever graphic they're creating, and then you dim the transparency so it can look a little bit more realistic, like it's actual plastic versus it actually looking like too much like plastic. And they have different textures that you can play around with. Lower the transparency so it can blend in with the graphic. I want to put this on top and see what it looks like. I just really like this. Hold on, let me see. Paper texture. Let's do paper texture because that's what I originally did. I think I don't like this color. Maybe. Let's see. I did the paper transparency. So if you ever seen graphics with that kind of paper texture, this is how they do it on Canva. So you just put an overlay over it and then bring the transparency down so it can blend in with the graphic. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I really like it, but I feel like I could do something else with that. So I'm gonna leave this be. And then I created. Hold on, y'all. My brain is turning. Like I know I'm like mid tutorial, but I'm like, hold on. Let me see if I can come up with something. This is like, I'm happy y'all get to kind of see my how my brain works when it comes to like creating something. Oh. This is what is coming up for me. Let's see if I like a different texture, plastic texture. And I'm literally doing the same thing. I'm literally doing the same thing that I did with the other graphic. Okay, I like the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead with this. Okay. I don't know what words I want to put on it. Let's look at elements. I'm curious. I'm just playing around with this. And what I'm doing is like, positioning it and then doing a transparency. I just want to see what I can make out of this. Like, I like that it has dots, so I want to just play around the theme of the dots, like how the mouth is like has dots all over it, and I want to make it transparent. I don't really like it. I'm not too crazy about it. I do like, let's see. I do like this. I do like this. I don't know what I would do with it. I just have, and you know what? This simplicity also works. Simplicity also works. And I'm gonna use that for an example in this video. I have a scripture in mind that I'm gonna put on this since I'm already doing the scripture. I'm like, let me do another scripture for this. Okay, I'm thinking caution tape. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay. I like this. I like this. Okay, that eats bad. Okay, let's delete that. Let's delete that. Okay, and let's do the caution. I really like. And let's duplicate it. Let's mimic what that looked like. Let's position. Okay. This kind of gives like Andy Warhol. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Um so I like the caution. See? You see how this is literally I'm so happy y'all get to see this cuz I didn't know if this would happen honestly. So I put that. I didn't group that. I just y'all, I'm really like in the okay, so what I'm gonna do. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to okay. Like, okay, this is what I'm thinking, y'all. So I have the scripture where they say every knee shall bow and confess the name of God. That's the I don't know the full scripture verbatim, but that's the scripture in my mind. So my 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 idea I want it to seem like the mouth is ripping out of the plastic. So what I'm going to do is put half of the plastic over top of the lip. I'm going to duplicate it and turn it and position this plastic underneath the lip. And this is like an example of how simplicity is like key. Because I didn't really do much for real. I literally did a solid color, had the idea to put caution tape, and then the lips. But the lips are what inspired me, and I felt like with this type of design on the lips, I'm like, I need a bold, bright color. That was like my process. Let me change the. Let me undo that. Let me put a text box. Let me change the text to like we need a bold text for what we're writing. I don't want to put red because typically when people put red, that is so we need something. So this is wow, I literally created an impromptu graphic for y'all. This is it. Like when I saw this mouth, this scripture came to mind. And so I kind of built this off of that. Now this time around when it came to like my creative process and creating this, the ideas more so came to my head versus me seeing getting inspiration from like the elements and things I've seen, even though like seeing that mouth in the element kind of sparked this graphic. But to get this background effect for the words, I literally went to effects and then went to background, and then you can change the color of your background right here, and then obviously you change your word color right there. So simplicity is key. It's still bold, bright, and creative, but I didn't really do a lot to create this graphic. So yeah, so now we're going to go to finish this graphic because I did tell y'all I wanted to show y'all how to do that. So this is the first graphic. We're getting 2-in-1, y'all. 2-in-1, 2-in-1. So yeah, so That's our impromptu graphic. That idea that just came to my mind. I feel like that was pretty quick for me to create that for real. I don't think it took me that long. It was really straightforward. So to do this, to do this, I literally typed in paper. So I typed in paper texture. No, I think I did the actual photo. Yeah, I did the photo of the paper. Then I typed in picture frame, and I went to the frames to do this. I found this. I literally made a frame out of this. So I made a frame out of the frames. I think I did make it a little bit. Okay, I made it a little bit more narrow than I. Yeah. Put it down like this. Yeah, this is what I did. Put it down like this. I literally did this. And you can change the color of the frame in the right here where it says color. But I literally did this. Hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this since this is already measured and aligned how I want it. Hold on, y'all. Trying to duplicate it is. There we go. So I'm gonna duplicate it since I already got that in alignment of how I like it, how I would like it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna group this. Hold on. Let's do position. Let's do position. There we go. I guess I didn't group everything, but I'm gonna group it. It's group. All right, there we go. I don't have to do too much. And so after I created the frame out of frames, I went on Pinterest and typed in joy, and I'll show you guys. I went on Pinterest to type in joy. I wanted my inspiration for that graphic was just to find people smiling or doing activities that made them feel joy or just experience the fruit of joy. So I put in joy just to see what would come up. And I used this picture, and I just basically went, oh, this is a good picture. I didn't see this. But basically I went through pictures that exemplify what I thought joy meant to me. So I downloaded it from here, and to download I did Pinterest allows you to download save the pictures. You can save it or download image right here. As you can see, Pinterest allows you to do that. So if you click on the bottom right, the three dots, it says download image, report pin, or hide pin. So Pinterest allows you to download the images you find on Pinterest. So I use Pinterest to download images. And then I upload it to Canva. I don't know why I'm here, y'all. And then I uploaded it to Canva, and then I just plugged in the pictures in the frame. And then, so let's see. Yeah, I just plugged in the pictures in the frame. Some pictures I had to rotate. So to rotate, you literally do like this, and then you fix it. using the crop tool to for where you want the image to be or what you want it to look like. And then boom, we got it. That's that. So we got all the pictures ready. Now when it comes to creating graphics, like fonts are really important. And if you're like, here, I don't know nothing about no fonts, it's okay. I feel like as you do graphic design, it's something you'll come to learn. Um, but your font and the type of font you use when it comes to creating graphics is really important because it helps tell the story, whatever story that you're trying to tell, whatever emphasis you're trying to put in the graphic. For an example, this is a bold text. I could have went a little bit more dramatic with this text, but because I have the caution in the background, I have these bold lips. I wanted to just do a bold, subtle bold text, but still put the emphasis, on what on the weight of the scripture or what the scripture's saying. For this, you see it's a little bit more playful, it's a little bit more light, it's not as serious. And that's kind of like the theme I went with. This font is Gucci hand. I'm not gonna type out the whole thing. I'm just gonna literally copy it and paste it for right here. But I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about fonts. Um, it does play a crucial role in your graphic creation, especially when it comes to font pairing and just making sure everything's in alignment. But like I said, you really want your font is really going to help you convey whatever message that you want to get across. So if it's something very soft and subtle and cutesy, you're probably going to do like a more cursive script or a hand script. If it's something bold or dramatic, or you want to put emphasis, or you want to capture somebody's attention, you're probably going to do more of a dramatic text. So keep that in mind when you are creating graphics for your content or for your business, because that's going to be really important and one of the key components of creating a good graphic. So with that, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the double tutorial because we had an impromptu graphic. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have. So, guys, that's it. That's the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.